The visual story of this film is about a river and its journey. A divergent course through a sculpted landscape of abundant splendor. The fabric of the narrative is the connections. How our intricate culture and personal emotions are influenced by the natural world. This voyage does not follow a chronological timeline, but history is an important actor. The story is not guided by any cartographer or GPS, even though geography is a character. Instead, the pursuit of something which can never be captured, chasing the river, provides perspective to a place and explores our relationship with the overlapping environments we live in. The source of a river, its home if you will, is called a watershed. All water in the Allegheny River is from 22 counties in New York and Pennsylvania. On maps, the spelling of the river is constant, but each state has an Allegheny County and the spelling is different. Even though the river defines the borders of some of these legally drawn partitions, water is truly agnostic in politics. Empirical information about the region can be interesting, trivial, or inadequate. At Pittsburgh, the elevation of the river above sea level is higher than Lake Erie. That fact makes it easier to understand that prior to the last ice age, water from the Allegheny drained into the North Atlantic. On a divide near Lake Erie, water to the east will flow into the Mississippi and water to the west will flow into the St. Lawrence. To a drop of rain, which side of the roof it falls on can have a significant impact on what lies ahead. The size of all tributaries is over 11,000 square miles. More than 10 times the size of Rhode Island. Using our smallest state as a unit of measurement doesn't provide reference to the territory defined by nature. The land's spectrum of physical properties provide for contrast and contradictions. Rivers have been a guide for exploration as well as an obstruction to travel. Spring rains begin a new cycle of fertility, while floods from rapid snowmelt can sweep away trees that have grown on shorelines for decades. The natural world has inspired our understanding of complex science and still remains hauntingly mysterious. Regardless of this graceful turmoil, we can encounter beauty and understand it. The knowledge and dreams of an evolving society were united with the natural resources in this region, giving Western Pennsylvania an active front row seat to a dramatic cultural shift. Labor, capital, and markets for the raw materials fueled the foundation of a new nation where big ideas could be made real. This small section of land helped spawn a way of life that influenced the world with innovation and inspiration. Observation of nature enriches our knowledge of science, and reflection has provided an appreciation of beauty. All around us there are simple details and elaborate interactions. The abundant resources and refreshing beauty are the result of the persistent power of the ever-changing body of water we call the Allegheny River. Where a river begins is an interesting question for scientists, philosophers, and poets to debate. When you chase the river, the voyage becomes an excursion that expands your respect for a simple rainstorm.